Thank you. Okay, so we all decided we would introduce the next people. And I thought we were all gonna do like a bit or a cute anecdote. And I'm the only one that prepared one. So, okay. Our next performer is a good friend of mine, Kyra. In freshman year, we were all hanging out. Hold on. And she told us that she modeled. And she showed us this. This is a photo of Kyra when she was young, modeling for some like shitty prairie preteen book. And so for 3 years, we talked about how Kyra was Carolina Harmony. Until last weekend, when we were with all of our parents at Southside, and Kyra's mom goes, "Yeah, doesn't that girl look so much like Kyra?" And we go, "Kyra, is that really you?" And she goes, "I was lying all those years." So please welcome to the stage, not Miss Carolina Harmony, but my good friend, Kyra Baldwin.
Has anybody seen that man before? So my name is Kyra. In the 4th grade, I once ate the largest burger in Pennsylvania. So recently, my mom told my brothers and I that she got us pets as a way to acclimate us to death. And she's right. It was really good I had a dog and 2 betta fish died before my grandpa. And really good my grandpa died before Philip Seymour Hoffman. My grandpa was a World War II veteran. Whose grandpa wasn't? Hashtag greatest generation. But anyway, he died in his sleep, super laid back guy, and I was mentioned in the obituary. It was like he survived by 5 grandchildren, and then my name. And I had that thing of being like, Grandpa, you're not gonna be in my obituary. It's not gonna be like Kyra outlived her grandfather by 67 years. Cause that'd be silly, so maybe we shouldn't pretend. Cause also we weren't that close, by his choice. I couldn't understand any of his pop culture references, the Eisenhower presidency, or broad life experience. And he couldn't understand normcore, even though he dressed that way. So I'm very indecisive most of the time. Like I get overwhelmed by all the options grocery shopping. There's too many choices of cold cuts. I just want someone to like give me food. And I hated choosing a college. I was kind of started wishing there was like one central university we all went to so there would be no choice. And then finding a career takes so much rejection and time. I just wish someone would tell me what to do. And then I realized I'm not indecisive. I'm just a communist. Like, balls to the wall, I'm Karl Marx. I think Stalin's hot, but I'll pass on both Kim Jongs. So I was dating this guy a while ago, and the condom broke. It was 2 a.m., so we drove to 24-hour Walgreens in my town, and they were sold out of Plan B. It was Black Friday. So we drove to the CVS, and if you're familiar with Plan B, as many of your parents weren't, familiar with Plan B, you know that when you go to get it, you have options. It's like choosing a workplace comedy on Netflix or a method of euthanasia. There's the well-known, medically vetted Plan B pill, and then for $12 less, there's a generic alternative. And we're standing in the family planning aisle, and I'm trying to figure out which pastel-colored box to get, when suddenly he grabs the cheaper one and starts walking to checkout. And I'm like, this is where you save? A potential pregnancy, and you're bargain hunting. It's $12 or a baby. It's a Spotify membership or us raising a son together. I'm no diva, you know? I will gladly use CVS All-Terrain Strong Strips instead of Band-Aids, or one of those Coach bags with the G's instead of the C's. But here, I'm gonna go quality gear. You know, brand names over baby names. All that is behind me though, because I got an IUD. I got an IUD and glasses the same day last summer. And it was like, everything changed. I instantly became smarter and less fertile. And that's the ideal 21st century woman. Have you seen The Devil Wears Prada or looked at Elizabeth Warren? Now before my IUD, I was brand loyal to Plan B. And before Plan B, I was very brand loyal to third-term abortions. But hey, before that, due to my 12 years of Catholic education, I was brand loyal to the pro-life movement. All I'm saying is, people change. Now I'm gonna do jokes. I call these jokes because I believe they adhere to a classical premise punchline architecture. When I go grocery shopping, I see no other option than to put all my eggs in one basket. After we broke up, my ex-boyfriend used to write poems to punish me. If only he'd known about revenge porn. I confuse my weight and my IQ all the time, because they're the same. That joke either means I'm fat and smart, or skinny and dumb. Up to you. We need to change the name of Yosemite Park because it's spelled like someone angrily calling out a Jewish person. I like that joke. I got drunk recently and I woke up to the most recent Google search on my phone being, does crying clog pores? I'm so sad, but I'm so vain. Vibrate, who dis? That's me modernizing knock jokes. I found my stripper name not by combining my pet's name and my childhood street name, like we all learned per Common Core, but by combining my feminist idol and the thing I'm most insecure about. So Susan B. Boob. So last year I saw someone at a Halloween party and I said, take off that culturally inappropriate headdress. We can't be wearing the same thing. I love going to art museums, not for the culture, but for the body positivity. Because I feel like everyone depicted from like Baroque to Impressionism just kind of has my pale creased body. Also, have you seen the breast placement in Cubism? No one ever talks about how murder-suicide is really good time management. When I look up at the stars, I'm reminded of how small and insignificant they are, and how large and consequential I am. Thank you.